One of the most slept on ways to get started in the crypto gaming space has to be tournaments. Getting early allocations into crypto gaming projects for playing their games early on in tournaments has to be, to me, the most lucrative place in the entire crypto gaming space. And so in this sponsored overview of Citizen Conflict, we're going to be going deep into the Citizen Conflict mantra, Corpo, Animate, as well as loot boxes, which I will be opening some for y'all to go ahead and get that dopamine rush. So if this is something you want to watch and you enjoy, feel free to go ahead, like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Because I'd recently talked about Storm Warfare and how they were giving off some on their Jan token. Well, Citizen Conflict is doing something very similar, where they're doing a tournament for Corpo tokens. Corpo is their premier studio token. If you didn't know, Citizen Conflict is being built out by QORPO World themselves. That's the actual studio behind it all. Everything's powered by Corpo. They've also got Animade, and this is to be one of the most hyped crypto gaming ecosystems in the entire space right now, which is why it's always incredible to be able to cover these things while they're happening. And so why this is so crazy is because typically speaking, when people get paid in USDC and USDT or stablecoins or whatever it may be, it's not crazy. Like, you get your prize, you're happy, and you move forward with your life. Typically speaking, when you get into a token before it launches, there's a good reason why everybody is talking about Seedify and some of these other launch pads. It's really good to be able to get into something right before it launches. And so if you're good at games like Citizen Conflict, which are actual third-person shooter games, which you can get on right now, they have several game modes. In this specific instance, capture the flag, capture the point is the game mode that you can play right now. This is a hero shooter. If you're big into abilities, into personalizing your character with NFTs and all the different maps that Citizen Conflict goes ahead and offers. If you're into games like the finals, well, you're going to like this game. It's a very obvious way of marketing. And, playing to some of these games that have been getting a lot of hype, hero shooters, I think, still have a lot of room to go in the space in terms of the personalization of how NFTs are supposed to make an impact in the space. And that's why this specific tournament is so exciting. In fact, looking at some of the prize pools and what you can earn on Community Wars and Team Wars, because there's two different places you can play this tournament in, you can get first place, $1,500, first place in the Team Wars, $800. Of course, split between people. And overall, all of this being funded on their Corpo token is just going to be kind of insane. I mean, I'm really curious to see how much this ends up being worth on launch. But generally speaking, this is something that if you're good at games, get a lot of kills, defends, assists, captures. We've got people on the leaderboards right now, like DGen Legends, which have gone ahead and gotten 2 million points. So clearly they are playing a heck of a lot. And some people are even playing by themselves and getting over 900,000 points, which is crazy in terms of a prize pool in the crypto gaming space. Getting into these and playing these tournaments is wild stuff. But let me talk to you about the second game here, because the second game is special as well. Animade is a game which does things a little bit different. There is an open world, and if you've ever played games like Pokemon, you're gonna like what Animate has to offer. This is the trailer for Animate, just kind of playing it through. You have your Animate creatures, which are important for the next thing I'm going to be talking about. You can see the gameplay there a little bit. And so here we go. This is why it's important. They recently actually had their Genesis mint of the Animate creatures. These actually went for a price of 0.45 BNB. Right now, their floor price is sitting at $737, aka 3 BNB, which is a heck of a lot more than the 0.45 BNB that these cost when they first launched. And so they're 5 to 10x from their floor price. It is pretty crazy from where they've gone in a very short period of time. I imagine that some of the other games in the actual Citizen Conflict sphere are going to be doing the same exact thing. And that's why I say this, because there's a lot of hype surrounding this ecosystem, in terms of this tournament, in terms of Animate, in terms of the actual Citizen Conflict game. There are a lot of people wanting to play these things. And right now, on their loot boxes, if you go to the drops tab on the Corpo website, you'll see this right here, which is really interesting and something that I don't think any crypto gaming ecosystem has done, but it's offering people loot boxes for free. All you need to do is open them with BNB. It's it. You don't need anything. As long as you have gas fees, you can open a common loot box. But they also offer things like the epic loot boxes, which cost $1. Remember that doing a transaction on BNB right now is something like 7 cents. It is crazy, crazy cheap. And so even if you're doing something like $1 to go ahead and open one of these loot boxes, which I'll go ahead and do for the sake of this video, you're going to see that you can earn a lot of different things. A lot of different things. There are tons of epic NFTs, which we all know what epic NFTs tend to do. Obviously, right now, because the game is still so early on, did I just get an epic weapon shard? Jesus. Okay, anyway, it's so early on that the Season 0 things, we don't exactly know how much they're worth. But if you actually go to the crafting tab and you put in those weapon shards that I literally just got, I'm gonna put in some of those epic ones. Let's put in some of those epic ones. There's a chance of you getting something bigger. But obviously, if you fill this up, it's a pretty much 100% guaranteed chance. So let's go ahead and do that for the sake of this video. Let's fucking rip it. Rip it. Okay, let's see what we end up getting here. We get an epic skin. It is a weapon skin, so hopefully we end up getting something good. And this is the main thing that you want to get doing these loot boxes, the epic skins. Hopefully I get a good one. I mean, I'm into AKs. If I can get an AK, I'll be more than happy. But just playing these tournaments, getting in really early, getting into these loot boxes, for a lot of people, I got an AK. I'm getting everything I'm saying. This is actually crazy. I swear this isn't telegraphed. I swear this isn't random. I mean, it is random. Oh my God. But yeah, so pretty much that is the news for Citizen Conflict. It's the news for Animate. I implore that if you're new in the crypto gaming space, I understand this is a sponsored video, but I don't just do sponsors for nothing. These are all actual good projects. I mean, I think that Citizen Conflict is a game worth trying out. If anything, it's on Epic Games right now. You have nothing to lose except maybe an hour of your life trying out the game itself. Play in the tournament, get some rewards, and get in now, because crypto gaming, it's getting real spicy. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. Like and subscribe as always. Until the next time, stay classy, and that's all.